Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this first video on my new channel, Buff Nerd, where I stream and code and show my journey as a web dev. And today we are going to move our data from Planetscale to NeonDB. The reason is why we are doing this is pretty obvious, because Planetscale canceled their free tier, their hobbyist plan. As an infrastructure company, they are going to prioritize profitability, and so they are canceling their plan. And even on the smallest plan for calculating the cost, I would pay at least, let's see, $47. Servers in US East are a little bit cheaper, but Frankfurt, because I'm based in Europe, $47 a month as a small developer for small projects on the side. It's too much, yeah. An alternative would be Railway, but on Planetscale is another layer between MySQL, is Vistres, I think it's spelled. So something is between, so you need to do anyway data manipulation. I choose to move to Neon. One reason was because Neon has got a free tier, and their CEO responded to my Twitter or X when all of these stuff happened with Planetscale. And further ado, I think we are just going to dive into coding. So let's jump into coding. The first thing what we want to do is to get our data from Planetscale. The command is pretty easy: pscale database dump meal plans. This is the name of my database and the main branch. Then let it run, let it get all the data you want. Dump is finished, and we can check it out. Where we've got a folder, pscale dump meal plans main, and the whole data object behind it. Next thing, what we got to do, move there. We've got all our schemas, all our data. I created a test file for us. The next step, what you need to do, change the Prisma schema. So if you're using an ORM, I don't know about Drizzle, I just use Prisma. I'm not a backend engineer, so I'm pretty happy that Prisma and Neon got their integration together, and it's really cool. It's super easy, because when we're going here into the coding, I'm gonna do nvim dot. I'm gonna open up our Prisma schema. You need to add on preview features these driver adapters parameter, and then you need to change the MySQL to PostgreSQL, and that's it. So Prisma, the migration from Prisma MySQL to PostgreSQL was quite simple. I just needed to remove, I think, the full textual search parameter on some of my models, and that was it. The next step, after you change the Prisma schema, you need to migrate the database to Neon. There are pretty good tutorials in the Neon database, explanations in the documentation, so check it out. I'm gonna link it into the video. The next step, you need to check the dump data, and we've got our data here. The one thing what you need to do is, for the Neon editor to work, are 2 or 3 crucial things. The first thing what we want to do is to change these, I don't know the English name, the double ticks, yeah, into single one. And with nvim, we can do this pretty simple. We're gonna do as, then this, and then we're gonna do globally. So change everything up, and then we need to change the backticks too into the double quotes. So we just do boom, boom, bang, string, then gonna get the backticks and gonna change it up to this, and then do this globally for the file. Perfect. Now this is ready for insertion. But what you need to watch out is if you got a Boolean value. Like in the Prisma schema here, we've got public value, and this is of type Boolean. If you got a Boolean in Planetscale, it's gonna be a representation of 0 and 1. 1 for true, 0 for false. And you need to write a script or nvim or do some nvim magic. I wrote a script where a TypeScript file where I just search for my Boolean value and then write here true or false. And after you've changed that, all your data is ready. Depends on how many tables you got, but even with, I've got the table with 16,000 entries, it was like a work of I don't know, 15 minutes to get all the data formatted right and uploaded. So then you just yank this, and we are going to move into our Neon console. This is how it looked, the SQL editor here on the left. Check out that you're in the right project, that you're in the right branch, and then you can just easily paste it here and run. So the values and your object will be inserted into table test with all these given properties. Watch out if you're migrating a lot of files, because when you a lot of entries, the max, what I found out for the maximum amount of lines is about 5,000. I tried it with 10,000, 15,000, 8,000, and 5,000 worked. So everything beyond 5,000, I think 5,500 even crashed, is too much for the SQL Editor from NeonDB. So keep in mind, just use 5,000. And after you've added all the stuff to the databases, just start testing your application, adjust it. If you got any errors with Prisma, check the documentation. It should work straight out of the box. And this is something amazing about Prisma. And this is why I used it, because I didn't have to change much things. Thank you for watching. Give me a like. If you got any question, post it down below in the comments. And if you're interested in more these kind of videos, please leave a comment and tell me what you think. Bye-bye.